right, today is the 1st of November. A few stories have been mentioned to me that I should check into. My main reporter, Clark Kent, is on another assignment, so I thought I would take over here and see if I can't do a super job as well as him. But we were talking about entrance into a house, which would be difficult to do, and I'm showing you a picture of one part of the house. This would be the main entrance if you could find it, but that's almost impossible. But what's happening here is we wanted some articles for the Georgetown Hoodie Herald, and so I'm going to try to make a few things here that I could put on a video and send to you. Let's see, down the street there on Georgetown, things have been pretty bad off because this guy got a little skinny. But happy Halloween. They got a little wiener dog. Just to give you a little example here what we do in the falls. Hi there. And Sandy, or Candy, and Jeff's house is over here, but we rake the leaves when they fall off the trees and we make big piles. Today is garbage day, so Candy has a garbage thing out to come along and pick it up. But sometimes we get that you hardly drive on the road till they pick them up. They picked them up last week, the leaves. They come by with a city village truck. This looks a little unusual. I know the little Leanne here and Hank and so forth, but in the back of their yard they got a tree that's all colored, but they rake their yard pretty good here. It's very nice back here, and Bruce is here, living here. He's got everything nice, but I just want to make a few pictures. Another example here of leaves. There's in the court, Coventry Court, but there's a big piles of leaves. Sometimes dogs like to jump in the leaves. But here I was told that one of the best places in the subdivision. This is November 1st. And look at the pretty flowers that Elsie and Mary have out here yet. I'm going to just walk around the house and show you there's the side of the house. Here's the front of their house. Next door here they have black-eyed Susans. We are normally in Arizona at this time of the year for 6 weeks, but there's no need to be there when we got weather like this, and the plants are flowering yet. It's really pretty. Here's Mary's, Elsie's house from one side. I got my car parked out in front there. Never or hardly ever a leaf on his lawn, although he used to have 2 big trees for years. Now he has none, so they got lots of plants. But walking by here, just showing you all the flowers that are still in bloom, even though we've had some rain and so forth. It was really pretty in the summertime here because she had a lot of different varieties. I see they're cut back now, but this is a very nice. Somebody said get a picture of that. There's a burning bush over there and bird houses and so forth, so it's pretty. It's pretty here. But trees still have lots of foliage on them, and I would hate to fill all these bird feeders here, bird houses, I guess, some feeders, some bird baths. I'm sure they get a lot of birds out here, as we do at home. As long as I'm here, I'll take a picture of Randy over there. He's got it decorated very nicely in the front. His back is too, but I don't want to go back there. Still quite a bit of dew on the grass here. I'm sure that Andre is responsible for it because Randy is busy this morning. I don't want to go over there. I saw him at the Y, I think. I know I did this morning. He drives bus for just school bus, and a couple hours in the morning, a couple hours in the afternoon. But he also goes to the Y, and I talk to him there. Let's see, I make this drive every morning on my way over to get to Speedway, and I see these people always have nice flowers in their yard, nicely decorated. So I thought I'd take a little picture of it this morning as well. These people are just down the street. Theirs is even more decorated, and I have to agree with everybody they have out here. These people, all these signs. Must be both neighbors. I didn't realize this street was so political. Okay, this is where I normally go every morning to get my coffee cappuccino. And so it used to be, you'd say, I'll see you at Speedway. This was a landmark here. But now somebody brought to my attention there is another landmark. So I'll see if I can get a picture of it. Now I talk about, this is the main street here in Menomonee Falls, but this is what will be the landmark for Menomonee Falls. Now, bright blue house right on the corner, kitty corner from Speedway, but it does stick out like a sore thumb. And if somebody wants to know where they are, just say there's that bright blue house, and then you go 2 blocks or 3 blocks down from there. But somebody mentioned this to me, so I thought I'd take a picture. But it's right on a busy corner here, so stop and go lights. But it is nice. It has brightly painted, but just so it's not next to my house. I might as well get the gas prices right away when I'm here. $3.64 for unleaded, that's high, because I can get it for $3.30 something over at Costco today. $3.38 I think it is. Oh, here's a cornfield next to the vine. We got acres and acres of corn. Now, if you're going to leave corn, picking it for the cobs and the seeds, you have to leave it dry. And so it has to dry pretty much the seeds, otherwise you've got to put the corn cobs in a dryer. So, but this is a nice cornfield. Now this is our tree in the front, and these are our leaves. You can look over across the street and see Jeff and Amy's, no leaves. Oh, Pete and Lori, you've got lots of leaves on your lawn, but still got lots of leaves on the tree, so we aren't going to be in any hurry. We don't want to rake it 10 times here. So I tell Gwen maybe today I'll get the rake out and help her rake them to the street. And then once they're on the street, they'll come by and pick them up. The city with a big vacuum sometimes, and so I better check and see if our dog is home here, because I just came home from being on assignment. As long as I'm doing this, I'll show you. Got the truck. The truck's happy. 4-wheeler's happy. Gwen's car is happy here, and so forth. So we'll see. Oh yeah, there's a happy dog. He usually likes to go along with me, but that's when I got the truck. We don't like to put him in the car. He sheds a little bit, but he needed to rest. We already had taken our run this morning. Right, bud? What are you doing, huh? Say hello. Can you say hello? You're saying hello with your tail. Okay, but a little bit of wind. I'm looking at Pete and Lori's flag over there, and same old over here. You see, I got plenty of room back by my car in there, and so then we don't have to have anything on the driveway here like some other people do, like 5 cars across the street in the corner, kitty corner. So the birds usually are out here, the water. We had little ice on the bird bath here the other day, so they had their skates on. And I got my wheelchair here in case the day comes I need to use that to go get the mail. But had gotten a new battery in it here last year, and I took it for a little spin yesterday up and down the driveway. neighbors start to feel sorry for me. Then they see me on the 4-tracks. And I also got new tires for the 4-tracks over there. I got to take the old tires off and take those tires over to Fleet Farm where they'll put them on the rims for me. But I'll wait till I get a flat tire before I do that. Snow blower is sitting there. I got it covered up a little bit, but we're all ready for winter here in case it shows up one of these days. There are a few leaves. Oh, that's right. I got to take the awning down here. Or Jenny will be coming over to help me if I need any help. It's easy to take down. It's hard to put up. But we got a few leaves on the trees yet. Look at the trees. Wow. Although that one over there has very few on it, this one, they're both soft maples. And look at all the leaves yet. They'll be falling off at Christmas. Leaves are pretty on the trees, but they're pretty on the lawn too, so we kind of like that. And Buddy, you checking stuff out, eh, Bud? What are you looking for? Come on over here. Yeah, one's got some flowers I got to cut back here yet. So the hospital's up above here, so we see cars going by every once in a while. No sirens or anything, no, ever. So we're in the house now. And Buddy says, hey, Grandpa, there's nothing in my bowl, nothing in my dish. How about getting with it, huh? And this is what we have left in candy. When had this dish, he would take it out there and give some to the kids there. But that means that Grandpa and Grandma are going to have little to eat here. On one video I showed you what the cornball container, whatever they're called, corn, looked like when it was full. This is what it looks like when it's almost empty. So I got to go get some bird food to put in there because that's what I bought it for, to put bird food in. I got to take a little picture of this in the front room. Gwen's liked her hibiscus so much she brought it in the house here in the plant. So every time I come in the front room here, it says hi. My hibiscus plant does. But we'll see how it does over the winter.